All right, dogs. It's Tay-Law back in the lab. We had a encouraging simulator session on Friday. Ball striking with the improved hip activity was very encouraging. However, I might be suffering from a condition that St. Andre Golf just posted about recently. I'm going to touch on that in the sign-off in the contemplation cart. Has to do with potential psychological and mental blocks within a simulator setting and perhaps some self-awareness issues. So we'll cover that momentarily, but we're just going to do a sanity check on the swing. I got some video of my buddy face on, which is just a angle of video I've taken for granted and underutilized recently or over the years. So we're going to hit some balls. I want to get some swings recorded, take a look at them in iMovie to edit this video. Maybe throw some slow-mo ones on the video today, but we're just going to smack a couple balls, see what's going on. Let's do a little sanity check. We're swinging a pitching wedge. See if we're doing some of the things. I think I am, because my buddy was saying you're really clearing that front hip, and it's always nice when you're working on something and it gets recognized by an outside party, like you're getting it done. One for two. Um, yeah, felt great. Even with, again, I know I say it every other freaking video, even with these sawed off finishes that I have to do in here, or that I choose to do, there's still so much you can discern all through here that's where I'm really taking a look, even though post impact follow through is incredibly important, but we'll take a closer look at that when we got the lab set up outside. One for one, oh, 1 for 1. See if we can't get 2 good strikes for the video. One for 2. But you notice how I felt back right there, though? Like, that's a good, now, obviously that extreme is not great, but that's a good sign to me. I don't want to be early extending towards this ball and falling towards the ball. I mean, if you see some of these dudes hitting these long drives and they're opening up, like, it's just a healthy indicator that the hips are rotating appropriately or in the right direction. So, yeah, the work continues. All right, dogs, we're in the contemplation cart, and a really funny account I follow, St. Andre Golf. They posted a video recently about a troubling disorder and condition that is plaguing the amateur golfer community. And I, through self-diagnosis, believe I have this disorder. It is called inside golf syndrome. And it's, we are a community of deeply sick amateur golfers who, for one reason or another, probably technique issues and mechanics issues, we have issues hitting the ball the way we do outside. We have troubles hitting it the way we do outside in a real and imperfect conditions. We have trouble hitting it like that inside in a simulator. So it's not the ball striking for me. I was just at the simulator on Friday. Ball striking was fine. Confidence was through the roof. I, the T game. It's with the driver, and I didn't have a single idea of where the driver would go. And I have this buddy who's like an 8 handicap, and he's one of the best drivers of the ball that I like to golf with. I love to watch him drive the ball. He won't play in simulators. He says he can't hit the ball off the tee. So he too struggles with IGS. And at the end of the video from St. Andre Golf, they say you might struggle with a lack of self-awareness, but I do not. So it is a mental thing right now, and totally aware that great golfers, regardless if and great golf swings, regardless if they're outdoors or indoors, they just seem to translate, and there's no issues. Doesn't matter if they're in a simulator, doesn't matter if they're outside. They don't seem to have any issues. So totally aware of the technique flaws that are probably there, and to the larger IGS community and those afflicted by this disorder and this disease, I just want you to know you're not alone. There's a community of people out here ready to support you. I'm one of them. It feels good to say it out loud. Admission, acknowledgement, acceptance is the first step to recovery, and I'm just beginning my journey right now. So if you're impacted by this disorder, feel free to reach out. Let's get through it together.